You're gone and I gotta stay.
How did you feel about her date with Mike?
I think that was a good thing about it, was we didn't really bother by each other going on dates.
Yeah.
Because we knew we were just sweet, weren't we?
Because like the way it come across was like she was super flirtatious, and there was a point where she was like making a big.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.